Hey guys, it's Glenn from Glenn's Car Collection, and today we're driving one of my favorite SUVs, the Acura RDX, but not just any RDX. We're actually driving the A-spec edition, which is available in some cool NSX colors, and this is Apex Blue Metallic. Now, this is an SUV I'm considering buying. We have a 2019 Jeep Grand Cherokee, which we've had a bunch of Jeep Cherokees, my wife and I, and the lease is up. We extended it for 6 months because inventory was so low. And one of them we're considering is the Acura RDX. Probably not the A-spec, but it'd be cool to drive the A-spec, certainly. Love the color. It comes in different blues and reds and all kinds of cool colors. You can still get it in gray, black, and, you know, the boring colors if you want. Now, the A-spec has this really cool interior only available on the A-spec, and it's really beautiful. Forgive all the truck noise behind me. But beautiful interior, heated and cool seats. So the A-spec is basically the highest trim level. You go through all the trim levels. There's different stuff like the tech package gives you navigation. There's some premium packages. It's really hot in here, so I got the air conditioning blowing. Plenty of back seat room. With my size 13 feet, I got plenty of room. It's one of the few cars that I can fit my feet no problem. A ton of knee room, leg room, and I'm sitting behind myself, which is 6 feet tall. You got a double sunroof here, which is pretty cool. Very powerful air conditioning back here. Plus, this is the highest trim level. You have heated seats, nice cup holders here, plenty of room. You could definitely take your family. You can have kids that are 6 feet tall. They would be very comfortable in this car. Because it's the highest trim level, it has the ELS stereo system, which is a nice upgrade. The let's open the back. You know, we'll shut this off, and because it's just loud in here. Automatic stop start. We have a big trunk, so I can easily fit my hockey equipment back there. So we had a 2011 MDX, which we loved. Plenty of storage here. I can easily fit my hockey bags. This stuff folds down. You can put your baby seats in there. You got another power outlet in the back here, and you got a subwoofer. That's really cool. And we loved our 2011 MDX, and now the RDX is that size. So the MDX, they've added a third row seat, made it larger. The RDX is now, I think, the size to buy. To me, the MDX is a little too big. You got a big screen here. We'll start it up. Now, this car, as tested, is 52,000 with destination. I think it's about 51 without. Push button start. I'm always nervous that they didn't leave the key in the car. So you got wireless charging on the bottom. I'm sure that's an option. You got some cup holders here, some USBs. It's a little tricky, the infotainment system. It's a hot day, but I'll slum it for you guys. Your infotainment can be a little confusing, but putting it in gear is not. Only comes with automatic transmission. You have the mouse pad here. You can go through the different settings for navigation. They were really smart to have hard buttons here for all the HVAC controls. You have cooled seats and heated seats, 3 stages each. You can drive in dynamic mode. So sport mode's really easy. Just press that. You'll go into drive, or you press it again and you go into sport mode. And then you got to press the button in reverse so you don't go it accidentally. And that brings up a nice camera here. The 360 camera is optional, only on the premium levels, and it's also on the A-spec. Again, the A-spec gives you all those options and then some. The reason you get the A-spec, though, is not just the cool colors. You get the A-spec because you get bigger wheels and tires, you get a better suspension, and you're better handling. All right, so let's take it for a drive. Very commanding view of the road here. I really like the view. Great heads-up display. It's perfect. I don't know if you guys can see it. It tells me the speed limit, and in big, white, bold letters, the speed that I'm going. A lot of these heads-up display, you can't see them really well. You can't see them with sunglasses on. And now we have a poor lost soul in front of us in a Solara convertible. Nobody will go slower on a 2-lane highway than someone in a Solara convertible, which essentially is a Camry convertible. All right. So now if we can get past this person, it'd be great. I'm gonna put in sport mode, and then we can use the shifters manually. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so now we'll do some acceleration on the highway. We'll turn around, do another acceleration. Then we're gonna go on some tight back roads. So Acura always says, oh, you know, Nürburgring for the MDX RDX. We'll see if that's true in this video. And there's some bumps there that almost took my camera off. All right, so now we're in sport mode. We can downshift manually. We're gonna go down and shift to second. We got a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. I believe it has the most torque in its class. I wouldn't call it a sports car, but it feels so far fun to drive. I'll tell you on the videos I drive through the turns from driving all these mid-size SUVs, how it compares to the competition. All right, so very good on upshifts. The downshifts are very slow, and we got some engine braking there. Not thrilled with the downshifts. Again, torque converter automatic. It's not a dual clutch, so we have to remember what we're driving. All right, so now let's try highway acceleration. Definitely not the fastest, but not the slowest either. Good power for its class. Handling seems pretty good. Now, we're not comparing this to a sports car that you see on my channel. We're going to compare it to SUVs. If you've been watching this far, you should be a subscriber. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Only 10% of my subscribers hit the notification bell. I post at least 2 videos a week, every Monday and Friday, and sometimes Wednesday, and you won't catch the Wednesday video unless you hit the notification bell. Like and share this video so our channel could grow, and as always, leave a positive comment below. So there's a Q3. This really would compete with the Q5. I don't really see this as a Q3 competitor. Now, the RDX, I believe, starts in the high 30s. The tech package is what you want, and what we're considering for our new daily driver. My wife's daily driver would be the tech package, and that is $45,000, and that's what gives you the navigation, which is probably how you're going to want to drive this. All right, so now we're going some back roads here that are going to really test the handling. We're going to have off-camber turns. All right, it likes to keep upshifting me. Acceleration is pretty good. I'm used to fast cars, so acceleration is very good for the class. So now it's a 9-speed auto, I'm sorry. So now you see in the 9 gears, we're getting really good gas mileage here, but we have no acceleration. So it just put me to 8th there because it sensed that I was going downhill. That's very good. Now to 7th, wow, that's pretty good. Plus our speed is dropping. Now you're not buying this car for cars like this. You're buying it to commute, take the kids to soccer practice, and this would be a very excellent car for that. So far it seems very comfortable. Oh good, he turned off so we can keep going. So I'm going to drive, this is a sport mode. We can go in dynamic mode, and we just turn the switch here, and now we're in dynamic. So that's cool. We get a G meter, though you shouldn't be looking at it since it's so low there. Yeah, so now we got the cool graphics. We are in sport mode for real with our G meter. All right, so now we're going to override it in manual mode. So you get a little understeer there. That was an off-camber sharp right turn. That'll test any sports car, and I'm going to test this, unfortunately. I do feel very high up, and I think people buying this car want that commanding high up view. I feel for this size, I'm a little too high up, to be honest. Let's see if I can lower the seat here. Yes, I can. Yeah, I have the seat lowered all the way now, and I still feel that we're a little too high. Now, I know I'm in the minority. I guarantee we interview any RDX owner, and they're going to tell me the seating position is great because you have a commanding view of the road, which is true. It reminds me of my NSX a little bit. So I love, if you're not familiar with the channel, I love Honda and Acura products. I own a 2005 NSX in a similar color to this, Long Beach blue, and a 2005 Honda S2000. So believe me, I love Hondas and Acuras. Now the 4-cylinder turbo sounds a little coarse to me, like all 4 cylinders do. This is an SUV, probably an entry level. There's an off-camber turn. It handled that okay. So it has good luxury, but the brakes are a little soft. And I'm not the only journalist to drive this today, so it's probably getting a workout on the brakes on these mountain roads. Oh, I just missed that X3M. I want to get that. All right, so that's our video. We'll have the last turn here. We're going to put it back in drive so we can drive normal. We'll let the transmission shift for itself. 9-speed torque converter automatic. And that's our video. So guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.